I also respect the wishes of his father not to reveal his identity online. Like, I don't want to cause any issues for my son growing up, or because he's not involved whatsoever. So
the father?
Yeah, he's not involved whatsoever.
Zero.
Zero.
Like money, nothing?
Nothing.
Oh.
No money. I'm not seeing Milo, anything.
This professional strumpet really just had the audacity to say that she doesn't want to cause issues to the young baby as he comes of age. Ma'am, are you serious? And not only did she select a man that has no want to be in that child's life, but then also is parading the young boy to all of these different podcasts, showing him off like a hood ornament. Stop bringing your son to these podcasts. Love someone being all about you,
yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. But then there's also the difference and the confusion that happens to some dudes is that like what you say that you want may not be what you need.
It's weird with women. So we say we want someone who's all about us. We get that person who's all about us, and they're like, oh, he's just too much about us. And then once he starts pulling away, we're like, well, what's going on? What's new? What's changed? We say we're open to change, but women aren't. We're scared of change like crazy because we're used to routine things. We're used to things being consistent with this particular person. And once it changes, it becomes a little bit too much on the relationship as a whole.
There's a bit of human psychology in there as well. It's like once something is...
Feminism has shockingly imprisoned women while liberating men, because women are now trapped in jobs they despise, have witnessed firsthand the harsh reality of the labor market, and most importantly, the prospect of their prime expiring is terrifying. Schools, the media, and the entertainment industry are tricking women into deferring marriage and having children while simultaneously promoting other plans such as getting an education, a career, and even having multiple partners. By the way, the term partners does not even refer to long-term relationships, but rather flings. In today's video, you'll learn more about these personalities, why they're unhappy and bitter, and why you should avoid them at all costs. The Unhappiest Person Award is given to unmarried professional women between the ages of 42, who earn around $100,000 USD per year, but are still unhappy. This information was obtained from an article on ebmagazine.com, a women's magazine. According to the same article, the happiest person is a married man of 39 years old, with a household income ranging from $150,000 to $200,000, a wife who works part-time, and one child. The push for women's liberation, particularly in pleasure-related and financial aspects, is making women more unhappy than ever. Modern women can say whatever they want about the rise of feminism, sleeping around, and having the right to be less stigmatized for their promiscuity. Even economists have coined the term the paradox of declining female happiness, referring to the fact that women's happiness declined dramatically between 1970 and 2005. When these women discuss male privilege and patriarchy, they have no idea what they're talking about. Their early broken records recited verses from a new religion called wokeism, such as "men ain't worth it," "women can do it all by themselves," "we don't need no man." They're annoying because their slogans are so predictable. Modern women who choose a career in education over marriage are insufferable, unbearable, and unsuitable dating partners. They've been fed the fantasy that they can climb the corporate ladder in their 20s, have a successful career, have multiple guys banging on them, and finally settle down in their mid-30s. The raw reality is quite different, in that they overspend and live paycheck to paycheck, and they also have so much emotional baggage that their pair bonding skills are permanently lost. When they reach their mid-30s and 40s and realize that no man is interested in them as a partner, they turn to antidepressants and other legal drugs, such as alcohol and cigarettes. The longer she waits to marry and have children, the more masculine she becomes. If I had to sum up how leftover women think, I'd say ideology triumphs over biology. They demonize men, mock them, and treat them with contempt. When women have more than 10 potential partners in their lives, their desire to settle down with a guy is nothing more than a desperate move. Pair bonding is nearly impossible, and studies show that she's likely to have other men's DNA inside of her. I mean, would you want your child to have some other guy's DNA? Unless you're literally a beta or something of the sort, that's probably not a good idea. The family environment will always shape a person. However, if social conditioning is combined with the absence of a decent father figure or the presence of a promiscuous and toxic mother, the woman is more likely to be damaged than a traditional woman raised in a healthy household. If you ever meet a traditional woman, it's like traveling back in time, and by that I mean the good times, which are unfortunately not so common. However, leftover women and modern women in general want to be treated as traditional women, despite the fact that they do not act like it. Overall, leftover women are poor dating prospects. They prefer being right and bossy over being happy. And the shocking fact is that even honest women recognize and admit this. Leftover women postpone their fertility, enjoy imposing their beliefs while preaching the gospel of freedom and tolerance, and believe they are oppressed simply because they are female. Don't forget to hit the like button to help spread the word about this video. Thank you for taking your daily dose of red pills, and remember that a red pill a day keeps bad poker hands away. So have a good rest of your day and cheers.